Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've just got another grocery haul for you guys today. I'll go through the meal plan at the end. I went to Coles and Aldi, so we'll just start with Coles first. I grabbed some white chocolate and macadamia nut cookies for $3.50. I think it's 6 cookies. And then we grabbed some conditioner. I think that was half price this week for $4.25. Normal price is $8.50. Turkish bread was $2.80. The penne was $1. Paper towels, I think they're $2 if I recall correctly. Some Rocket for $2. We grabbed some Cara oranges because they were cheaper than the Navel ones this week. So they were $2.99 a kilo. Tomatoes was $6 a kilo. Again, we've only got one tomato. Whenever you guys see one tomato, you know my partner picked it up, because when you guys watch my grocery hauls, you see that I buy like 8 tomatoes. Anyways, the mandarins, these are cute little ones, and I think they were cheaper than the normal ones this week. So we grabbed this. It was $2.90, I think, for 850 grams. Tomato paste, honey, how much was the tomato paste?
90 cents.
90 cents for the tomato paste. Thickened cream
280.
was $2.80 for the small one. And then we also grabbed a couple of these, the Nivea Men Skin Energy Moisturizing Cream. I believe it's a Q10 one. I think they're normally $17, something around that price. This week they're on sale half price for $8.25, I think, or $8.50, something like that. Diced tomatoes, they've gone up by like 20%, I think. They used to be 90 cents. The butter chicken and the tikka masala was on sale this week, half price, so they were $2.75 a jar. So we grabbed one for his meal prep this week and one for next time, seeing as they're half price. And he's also got a flyby offer that we're working through at the moment as well, where you spend $70 each week for 4 weeks in a row and you get 10,000 bonus points, which is equivalent to $50. We also grabbed some mushrooms. They were on sale this week for $9.90. So I grabbed these big flat mushrooms. So we grabbed a few of those. Grabbed some lamb mince and some chicken souvlaki. We were actually after the lamb souvlaki strips, but they've run out of stock. So we grabbed the last chicken souvlaki strip packet. And then we grabbed some blueberries for $2. As we head towards summer, they continue getting cheaper. I think in winter, blueberries are like $7. Then you see them at $5, $3, $2, and sometimes in summer they go down to like $1. And then I also grabbed the rump steak from Aldi. I think it was Peggy Walker. I think she messaged me in the comments last week letting me know that the steak was on special for $14.99, which is a great deal. I didn't have time to get to Aldi during the week, so I've missed that special deal. So the regular price is normally $17.99, so $18 a kilo. So that's still cheaper than me buying beef strips at Coles and Woolies. So when I get the chance, or when I'm near Aldi, I like to pick up this beef rump steak in bulk, and then I'll cut it into chunks or strips myself. Now what I like to do is trim off this fatty rind bit there and then render that down so it releases the oils, and I use that as a cooking oil instead of adding more like olive oil or whatever oil I have on hand. Plus I find it adds more flavor. And then obviously once I render it, the little chunks of fat get a little bit burnt, so I take out the fat bits, toss it in the bin, and just use the oil to cook the rest of the meat. And that way I get a nice lean cut of meat when I'm cooking the stir fries. So meal prep wise, we're probably gonna do some type of beef stir fry on the weekend with some edamame beans, onions, mushrooms, and garlic. I need to go and get a garlic because Coles ran out of garlic. And then meal prep, he's got some chicken souvlaki strips with Turkish bread, rocket, tomato, and garlic aioli. And then we'll also be doing some type of beef mince pasta dish. And then we'll also be doing butter chicken or a chicken tikka masala, as his third meal prep idea. We haven't settled on which one yet. We do have some chicken thighs in the freezer, which I'm going to use up. That's why we didn't purchase any chicken thighs this week. Now, I might include some cooking clips at the end of this video. If not, you guys will see this week's meal prep in a separate video. It really depends on when I release this upload. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I do post every single week without fail, 3 to 5 videos every week. Sometimes you'll hit the jackpot and you'll get 6 to 8 uploads a week. So if you want to join me on my budgeting and cooking journey, make sure you guys subscribe. Thanks for watching. So guys, I've just pulled out some edamame beans from the freezer, which I've boiled and then de-shelled. I get the edamame beans from Costco if you're interested. I've cubed up the rump steak I got from Aldi, chopped up some onion, garlic, added some salt, sugar, fish sauce, oyster sauce, and soy sauce, trimmed off the fat from the cut of meat and rendered that off. Just this time when I rendered off the beef fat, I actually spooned it out and turned them into, I guess, croutons in a way, and I kept the oil so I can cook my meat and veggies in it. Now I've also sliced up some flat mushrooms. I've actually made 2 variations of the same meal, basically just to save me time and because I bought the meat in bulk. So the first variation, I just cooked the meat mixture with some mushrooms, basically did a quick stir fry and served that on top of some white rice. So that's what the finished product looks like. If you want it more thick in terms of the sauce, then just add some cornstarch. The next variation is the same type of thing. You've got the beef mixture, the mushrooms, and I added in the edamame beans as well, just to have, I guess, a bit of a variation in the meal so I don't get too sick of it. Again, this was served with a side of rice, but you could easily toss in noodles if you're sick of eating rice with the same stir-fried meat mixture. Next was a bit more meal prepping. I've got my souvlaki chicken, baby spinach and rocket, Turkish bread, and tomato. What I tend to do is just cook down that chicken all in one big batch and then put it in a takeaway container and store it in the fridge. That way, when you want to make a sandwich, it's really easy. Just construct the sandwich and toast the bread, essentially. So that's a really quick, easy meal prep idea as well. Next meal prep idea, I actually grabbed some chicken thighs out from the freezer and I'm cooking that down. I don't use any oil when I'm cooking with chicken thigh because chicken thigh is naturally fatty, so it will release some of the oils. I've got some carrots which I've chopped up, some frozen onion and frozen peas, and the tikka masala jar of sauce I got from Coles. So once that cooks down, I chop up the chicken thighs, add in the carrots because I want it really soft. The peas go in at the end because they only take a couple of minutes to heat up. I also toss in my frozen onion. Generally, I prefer using fresh onion, but we ran out and I wanted to use up things from the freezer. So that's why I've used the frozen onion in this case. Now I'm tossing in the peas. Just a side note, nothing I make is authentic. This is just my way of cooking, which is normally the easiest and quickest way. So I'm going to cook that down and then add in the jarred sauce that I showed you guys prior. I just mix that through, let it cook down a little bit just so the chicken absorbs the flavor. And generally I serve this on top of some white rice. Sometimes I will purchase some of the, I think, garlic naan that you can get from Coles. But most of the time I serve this with rice. It's just easier. The next meal prep idea is a really simple pasta, which I'm going to show you guys. I've got some penne pasta, some beef mince, some tomato paste, thickened cream, Italian diced tomatoes, smoked paprika, Italian herbs, and some more frozen onions. I love this meal because it's so quick and easy to throw together. And now that I'm cooking with beef mince, that's also another fatty meat, so I don't use any oil. I cook the beef mince on its own and it will release quite a bit of fat. I then toss in my onions and cook that through. Sometimes I'll even spoon out the extra fat that comes out from the beef mince. Sometimes I leave it in. It really depends on my mood. I've also added in some tomato paste and Italian diced tomatoes, and I'm just going to cook that through. I did season with a bit of salt before adding in the thickened cream, Italian herbs, and loads of smoked paprika. I just really love the smoked paprika flavor, so that's why I've added that in. In a separate pot, I've got my pasta boiling, and all I do is spoon the sauce on top of the pasta and add a bit of Parmigiano cheese. So good.